Hi, I'm Lucy Fry from Vampire Academy Blood Sisters, and I play Lissa Dragomir. Sensitivity-wise, exactly the same. Lissa is really, really sensitive, and I am ridiculously sensitive as well, so that's something that we have completely in common. Yeah, a lot of people say that I am a lot like Lissa, which is sometimes I'm like, oh, that's good, and it's also, but, and I also feel like as the filming goes on, I'm becoming more and more like her, like, you know, because I spend, say, 12 hours a day being her, so then it's difficult to kind of get rid of that at the end of the day. The film, I feel, it's got amazing romance stories in it, but I feel like the key relationship is the friendship between Lissa and Rose, and I think that's one of the things that especially young girls will love, because when you're a teenager, your friendships always feel like the most important thing. You're an Aussie immersed in the vampire world. Was the transition from beach babe to Royal Maroi easy? How did you prepare for the role? Well, the transition from being an Aussie beach babe into being a very pale, sun-deprived vampire has certainly been very, very interesting. I started off, when I found out that I got the part, I came back to Australia and started preparing for it there, so it was hard to kind of hide from the sun at that point. But I did, you know, start covering up at the beach with massive umbrellas and sunscreen and trying to hide from the sun as much as I could, which you can now see from how pale I am. But I then started working on the English accent, because Lissa is a royal vampire, and in the process of creating the character, Mark, the director, and I decided that she would be English because of her family heritage. And so that was one of the processes of getting ready to play Lissa. I started doing some acting classes with a Buto coach to kind of figure out the way that Lissa dealt with the pain of losing her whole family, which is something that I'm not familiar with, thank goodness. So that was a part of getting ready. And then I came to England and I got green eye contacts so that I could have Lissa's jade green eyes. And that was quite difficult in itself, figuring out how to put contacts in and take them out, and it's very fiddly, and for a while I had just this green world. Everywhere I looked it was just moldy green, and I was like, why is my world green? But it kind of worked for the part, because Lissa has trouble connecting with the real world because of all of the things that she's been through and the demons that she has to face from her special powers, so having a blurry world kind of worked for the character for a lot of it.